What if I told you Anubis can smell your soul's sins from miles away and never sleeps? For over 5,000 years, this jackal-headed god has guarded the boundary between life and death. But here's the truth Hollywood refuses to tell. Anubis wasn't a monster. He was Egypt's most protective deity, born from scandal, raised in secrecy, and feared by all. The real story of Anubis begins with forbidden love. He was the child of Osiris, lord of the underworld, and Nephthys, goddess of death, a divine affair hidden in the shadows. Terrified that her husband Set would find out, Nephthys abandoned baby Anubis in the wilderness. But Isis, goddess of magic, found the child and raised him as her own. Early Egyptian texts even called Anubis Inpu, the original god of the dead, before Osiris claimed that throne. The tale of two brothers. When Anubis's brother Bata was betrayed, Anubis's beard began to froth, a supernatural omen. It led him on a quest to restore Bata's life from a cedar tree's heart. The first mummification. After Set murdered Osiris, it was Anubis who embalmed the body, inventing mummification, wrapping divine flesh in sacred bandages, and creating the path to eternal life. When Set transformed into a leopard to desecrate Osiris's corpse, Anubis fought him with a blazing iron rod, flayed his skin, and wore it as a warning to grave robbers. Egyptians said, "This is why leopards have spots." Which of these myths do you find most haunting, the frothing beer, the first mummification, or the leopard skin battle? Tell me in the comments. Picture a towering figure, obsidian black skin gleaming like polished stone, the razor head of a jackal crowned with amber eyes that pierced dimensions. His black color wasn't evil. It symbolized resurrection, fertile Nile soil, and rebirth after decay. His ears, sharp as blades, could hear whispers from the afterlife. In his hands, the golden scales that weighed souls with perfect justice. Sometimes he appeared as a full black jackal, silent, watchful, prowling tombs under the moonlight. Anubis wasn't evil. He was a guardian, lawful, protective, and relentless. While Set spread chaos, Anubis preserved sacred order. No grave desecrated, no soul lost, no mummy disturbed. To mortals, he was terrifying. To the dead, he was the most benevolent guide. Scholars believe Egyptians turned fear into faith. Jackals that prowled graveyards became protectors in divine form. Psychologists see Anubis as humanity's inner judge, the voice that weighs our secret sins. Others say worshiping him was a contract. Honor Anubis, and jackals would never disturb your tomb. Anubis dominates pop culture. The Mummy Returns, Assassin's Creed Origins, House of Anubis, Stargate, and Rick Riordan's Kane Chronicles. His image is carved into tattoos, statues, horror films, and games. Even in 2024, a dog atop the Great Pyramid went viral online. Many claimed it was Anubis, still watching Egypt from above. Texts claim Anubis never sleeps. For millennia, he has stood eternal watch over death's boundary. He could sense lies in a heartbeat before you spoke them. And priests whispered this terrifying omen. If you dreamed of Anubis, it meant death was approaching, your soul already summoned for judgment. Thank you for uncovering the terrifying truth of Anubis, Egypt's eternal guardian. If you enjoyed this journey into mythology and monsters, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Next up in Egyptian mythology, a creature so terrifying that even the gods themselves feared to speak its name. Don't miss it.